Good morning, students. In today's class, our topic is Norton's theorem. What is the statement of Norton's theorem? Statement of Norton's theorem is a linear active electrical network. A linear active electrical network consisting of independent or dependent voltage and current sources, and linear bilateral network elements. Linear bilateral network elements can be replaced by an equivalent circuit consisting of a current source in parallel with a resistance So statement of Norton's theorem is that in a linear active electrical network which consists of independent and dependent either voltage or current source and its elements are linear bilateral, then this type of network can be replaced by an equivalent circuit which consists of a current source with parallel resistance. Simply, if this is a network, this is a linear active network and this is load. Alright. So this type of network, linear active network, and its elements are linear bilateral. Then this type of network can be replaced by an equivalent circuit which consists of a current source and with a parallel resistance. IN. So this current is Norton's current and resistance is Norton's equivalent resistance. Now the value of current source is is short circuit current flowing in the or passing through the sorted load terminals. parallel resistance R or Norton's resistance Rn. It is the resistance across the open circuit load terminals. We can say it is the equivalent resistance of source network. It is the equivalent resistance of source network looking from open circuit load terminal sides. Open circuit load terminal sides. Load terminal side. It means the value of source IN can be obtained by sorting the load terminals. If these are the load terminals A and B, and the current flowing through these terminals or passing through sorted load terminals is known as Norton's current, and resistance seen from the open circuit load terminal sides in source network is known as Norton's equivalent resistance. Next is step to solve the network problem using Norton's theorem. So there are some steps which are required to solve the circuit problem using Norton's theorem. So these steps are: first is steps to solve network problem using Norton's theorem. So these steps are: first is remove the load terminal or branch in which we have to find current or voltage. Second is for IN or to find the value of Norton's current, sort the load terminals and find current flowing in sorted branch. Third is for Rn to find the value of Norton's equivalent resistance. Replace the independent sources by their internal resistance It means if there is current source, we have to open. If there is voltage source, we have to short. Current source, open circuited. Voltage source, short circuited. Next step is draw Norton's equivalent circuit. Draw Norton's equivalent circuit and reconnect the load branch It means first of all we draw Norton's equivalent circuit. Suppose this is Norton's equivalent circuit, which consists of a current source, that is IN, Norton's current, and it is RN, Norton's equivalent resistance. So this is the Norton's equivalent circuit, and reconnect the load terminals. Now we connect the load branch which have been removed. So this is RN. Next step is solve the network. So now this is the network, and if we have to find the value of current in load branch RL, then we can use current division rule. So using current division rule, current IL is equal to Rn divided by Rn plus Rl into IL. That is Rn upon Rn plus Rl into IL. This is current division rule. For the calculation of IN, we can use any conventional method. Using any conventional method. Any conventional method means node analysis, mesh analysis, anything. So these are the steps. In first step, we will remove the load branch in which we have to find the value of current or voltage across the branch. After that, for the calculation of IN, that is Norton's current, we sort the load terminals and then we find the value of IN using any conventional method. And step 3 is for the calculation of RN, Norton's equivalent resistance, we replace all the independent sources by their internal resistance. It means if there is current source in the network, we will open that terminals, and if there is voltage source, we will short the terminals. In fourth step, we draw Norton's equivalent circuit. So this is the Norton's equivalent circuit. And reconnect the load terminals. We reconnect the load terminals. And in last step, we solve the given network. So these are the steps for the solving of circuit problem using Norton's theorem. Now we take a question. Question is 5 ohm, 10 ampere, 10 ohm, These are the XY terminals. So in this question, find Norton's equivalent circuit. Find Norton's equivalent circuit. Find Norton's equivalent circuit across terminal XY. So in this question, we have to find the Norton equivalent circuit across terminal X and Y. So first of all, in this question, we have to find the value of Norton's current. So to find the value of Norton's current, we solve the XY terminals. So network is 5 ohm. This is 10 ampere and this is the 5 ohm branch, 10 ampere, 10 ohm, 5 ohm, and these are the XY terminals. Now we sort these terminals. So we have to find current in sorted terminals, branch IN. So we use current division rule. So using current division rule, IN is equal to 10 divided by 5 plus 10 into 10 ampere, 10 upon 15, so 5 into 2, 3, 20 divided by 3, that is 6.67 ampere. So Norton's current is 6.67 ampere. Now in second step, we find Rn across XY terminals. So for the calculation of Rn, we replace current source as a open circuit. So current source terminals are open circuited and these are the XY terminals. Now Rn is equal to, these two branches are in series, so equivalent resistance will be 5 plus 10 is equal to 15 ohm. Now we draw Norton's equivalent circuit. So Norton's equivalent circuit is value of Norton's current is 6.67 ampere and parallel resistance Rn is 15 ohm. So for the given question, Norton equivalent circuit is this. So in this way, we find first of all Norton current IN using current division rule and Norton equivalent resistance, replacing the independent sources by their equivalent resistance. So in this question, Norton current is 6.67 ampere and R equivalent is 15 ohm. So thank you for today class.